Hey guys, it's Otaku Gunso, and right now I'm going to respond to an email question that I got from Right Stuff. And I think everybody else is getting these email questions just for the simple fact that Anime Expo is coming up and they're going to be at Anime Expo. So, yeah, in a nutshell, the email basically starts off by saying, cross your fingers, hold your breath, and make a wish. Now, then they go on to say, what would be your ultimate license announcement? And they literally said in the bottom, we want to know. And then they have an icon link to Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. So I said to myself, okay, I don't have Facebook, and I don't have Twitter, and I don't have any desires to really get any one of them. But I do have YouTube, and I can make a funny video, and I can talk my head off and, whatever and stuff. So I said, let me take that route and just kind of run with it right now. Now, funny thing, I really had to think about this as far as like ultimate license announcement, because there's actually quite a few that I would like to see licensed and would like to own, because I have a lot of obscure favorites. But anyway, kicking things off right now, I thought to myself, and the first thing that came to mind, obviously, was Bakegyamon and Onmyou Taisenki, which are actually two favorites of mine that have been around for a really long time, kind of like since I first started really getting into anime. Now, it took me a really long time before I was actually able to finish them, which I don't even know if I could say back then that they were my legitimate favorites because I didn't finish them yet. But, those two anime and I kind of go back, so funny thing, some backstory on the both of them. Onmyou Taisenki came out in 2004, aired for about a year, ended in 2005. I discovered it in 2006. Now, I was watching alongside Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, everyone who remembers, all the episodes of Raw, the website that used to air them, also aired Onmyou Taisenki. Now, they had episodes 50, 51, and 52 of Onmyou Taisenki, and those were the first episodes that I had seen, like kind of the only episodes, because it was at the end and whatnot, and I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea of anything because of the fact that it was at the end, because of the fact that it was Raw. Like, I just had no idea what was going on at all whatsoever. But one thing I did know is that I definitely wanted to see it again. Like, I really wanted to see it again. So I said, okay, I know this series exists now, so why not, keep a lookout for it and, whatever. So about a year later, I came across some episodes, and it was on a website, and they had like medium to low quality episodes, and it was about 20 some odd episodes, and I was watching it, and once I got to episode 28, the quality got so bad to the point where any major movement would just lag the entire video into non-existence. And that kind of sucked really bad, because you figure like Onmyou Taisenki is like one of those action-packed fantasy type series, and you figure like with the involvement with the Shikigami and the Tojinshi and all that other crazy stuff that goes on in Onmyou Taisenki, like that video was literally a lag fest, and that was very disappointing. So fast forward to 2012, saw all the episodes of Onmyou Taisenki on a website, finally got the time to sit down and watch it, finally got to enjoy it, and then, of course, a year later, I decided to cosplay Ikazuchi no Fusanoshin to Anime Next, and, that's another story for another day. But anyway, I was able to legitimately call it my favorite anime at that point. Now, hysterically enough, I came to Bakegyamon in a similar fashion a year later, except Bakegyamon actually did come out in 2006, and I watched about 6 episodes before I lost all my sources, and those were raw, and, just lack of resources and all this other type of stuff, and, like, whatever. Like I said, when these series do not have any license behind them, no English dub, no subtitles, no nothing, literally, it is extremely hard to find them, and you really have to put forth that effort and everything like that. Very hard. But anyway, I did kind of re-hop on board with Bakegyamon, and I saw it in 2013, and I was able to enjoy it and see the entire thing, and it couldn't have come at a greater time, but that is also another story for another day. So yeah, right off the bat, 2 series that I would really want to see licensed, those 2 right there, Onmyou Taisenki and Bakegyamon. Now, to expand on this, because I know you guys already see this come from a mile away, Coach Kame. You saw it come from a mile away. Don't even lie about that. You saw it, you saw it, you saw it. Now, Coach Kame, I got a lot of love for that series. Got a lot of love. Obviously, I do, or else I wouldn't be taking the time to, import DVDs like straight from Japan to watch them and then not even be able to watch them on my DVD player and have to use my computer for everything and string up the HDMI cord and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, no doubt that I have a lot of love for Coach Kame. Now, funny thing about Coach Kame, it's got over 300 episodes, which, I don't know. That's kind of a long shot. Like, I know that a lot of series don't really do that well when they have like just like a buttload of episodes like that. Like, I don't even know that many people that honestly keep up with One Piece because of the amount of episodes it has, myself included. But anyway, it's a long series, but what they could do is kind of what they're doing with Dr. Slump right now, where they kind of start off and they license the movies, because Coach Kame does have 2 movies that are out, and I love the first movie. Like, I love the first movie to death. I saw it like 5 times, whatever. Then there's like the second movie, which is pretty good, but I like the first movie a lot better. Now, if they started off in that direction, that would be a good direction to kind of kick things off with. And if the DVDs do good for the movies, then they would probably end up going towards the direction of, licensing some episodes. Now, of course, I don't think they're going to go to the extent of like finding voice actors and all that other type of stuff. But, whatever. If you do like Japanese language, English subtitles, that is totally fine for me as long as I am able to own it. I do not care. Now, you saw there, I did mention Dr. Slump. And Dr. Slump was actually a series that I kind of picked up out of the blue recently. And it's pretty funny. Like, when I found out that they had the DVDs out for the movies, like they have 5 movies for Dr. Slump, and they're all out on DVD, and you can buy them on Right Stuff or on Amazon or whatever. They were saying that if you buy the DVD of the movie, then maybe they'll do good, and then they'll kind of go to the extent of, not dubbing, but licensing the rest of the series and kind of getting those episodes out and this and that and the third. And, that's what you want to do. You really want to support the anime, and then they, see the support and kind of go forth and, progress with it and stuff like that. So that's 4 on the list that would really kind of be ideal for the most part. Good stuff. Now, one I'm going to mention and make reference to, and this one kind of already is licensed, but it's kind of complicated. Like, the first DVD is out of print, and then the second DVD is just floating around like whatever. Kiba. Now, Kiba is like one of my unlisted favorites that, like, I really like it. I really have a lot of love for that series. I remember when it came out, like, during its Japanese release, and I was watching it and stuff like that. And then I remember, like, when it came out dubbed, and it was on Toonami Jetstream, and the dub was actually pretty good and stuff. Now, unfortunately, back then, I had a lot of bad luck with DVDs and DVD singles and stuff like that. So I never, ever got the opportunity of owning the series. And I knew, like, DVD 1 was out there, and I knew DVD 2 was out there. But somehow or another, I just never really got around to finding it. And that kind of sucked. Now only DVD 2 exists. And you can't get DVD 1 because it doesn't exist anymore. It's not in print. And that really, really sucks. What they need to do is just pick that crap back up, just release the whole thing to complete, and call it a day. Because I really, really do want to own that series. So, like I said, that is my list of ultimate license announcement for 5 anime series. And one that kind of already is licensed, but they need to just kind of like, do a little bit of tweak and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyone else who has any comments about their ultimate license announcements and stuff like that could either make a video and, go whatever and run with it like I did right here, or you can comment about it in the comments below. Or you can go on Facebook and Twitter like they told you to do. But me, I'm not going to touch those with a 10-foot pole. So, yeah. Till next time, folks. Later.